palms are a little sweaty. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kimball's Corner, where
I think you started a bit early.
Rocky's pointing at me.
I think you like it's gonna sound like corner. That's how it's gonna start.
Hey everybody.
There you go.
Welcome back to Kimball's Corner.
Lovely.
Okay. It's the lovely John Han from the music video Fear. He is in the band 17.
From Korea.
Has nothing much to do with today. But here
he has to do with every day.
Well, obviously,
every day.
because that's the only music I listen to. But today we are going to be playing with the Jane Davenport Palette Pastels. I'm sorry, whoa, before Rocky interrupts me. Today's snack.
I was busy checking my social media. I wasn't even thinking about what's happening.
We've decided to go with carrots because we are being healthier. So we have some Lindt Chocolate Carrots.
Beta carotene, okay? Don't underestimate it. Good for the skin.
I haven't even
nails.
opened these. That's how good I am. Look, you open that. You have a project now. You can probably open the bottom. It's probably easier. Why do you do this?
Why is it?
Why don't you open from the bottom?
I just want a challenge.
Anyway.
I want to do whatever you don't tell me to do.
Open from the top. So,
got it.
Yes, the palette pastels. I'm basically going to use my Jane Davenport jelly plate. Oh, thank you very much. Put this very dirty sheet.
It's an umbrella! Whoops.
Why are you like ruining things all the time?
I'm not. What is this? It's a milk chocolate with hazelnut. Got it. So it's like Ferrero Rocher, but it's Lindt.
It's a Lindt truffle. Fool.
I thought it was going to be carrot. Sorry, Kimball.
You just
go forward. Just
I
go
just
forward.
want to get started.
Okay.
Everybody's waiting. Okay.
Jenna, so sorry. People are here, Kimball. Okay. Trisha,
Yeah.
Jenna, Nancy, Luis, Catherine. And Catherine likes chocolate in any form. She doesn't care if it's an umbrella or if it's a circle.
Oh, Catherine, no, you're not going to like Rocky's little chocolatey nibs that I nearly gagged on when I tried them earlier today.
It's 100% cacao, dark chocolate.
It's cocoa liqueur. Okay, let me explain what I'm doing first so I can start and then...
Can you point with this?
My God, can you just not right now? I am going to lay down the palette pastels with this, maybe that. I'm using this as a map because normally I just slap it on, but I kind of want to be a little more reformed so you know all know what's going on. Rocky's sticking
Trisha is eating chocolate oranges.
Oh, those are delicious.
And Jenna says she has those too.
Are the chocolate oranges like the one that you smack and like it breaks and you eat all the wedges? Yum. Also, Trisha, I think you asked last week about the hair. So I did get a little sketch started so we can work on this in a little bit.
For others who don't know what that means, what does that mean? The hair.
She asked if I would show how I draw my hair in pencil.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're going to do that later. Got it.
All right. So.
And we don't have any journals to pick today because we've gone through them all, guys. So this is the last journal. We'll be flipping through that at the end of the live.
I'm going to flip out. We don't get this started.
Okay, go ahead.
So I am also going to use this little batten blender, also a Jane Davenport product.
You still love me?
Sometimes.
Okay, good.
And I will use this. I don't know if I'm going to use this. Usually I just go chonky with a big one. But I kind of was like, oh, I'm going to do like neutrals and blah, blah, blah. But I think I'm going to go more vibrant because that's just my jam.
This reminds me of like a little alien character. Like it could have like a little face. Sorry. Every time I start talking, Kimball gets this like look of like...
You can talk now that I've explained what I'm doing.
Okay,
I'm going to put these on the jelly plate. And then I'm going to do this on the jelly plate to transfer it. That'll come later. You'll see.
This chocolate is very good, but don't bite on it too far in because there's like a plastic nib. Okay, so be careful.
Okay, nobody else is eating that, so thank you for the warning. It looks like a Starbucks stopper top thing, but like Ultimate Edition. I don't know if I want to use this. Let's just slap down color. And also remember that when you're putting stuff on a jelly plate, whatever you put on first will be on top after you transfer. Just a heads up. And let's start with some like orangey pretty tones up in here.
Up in here. In here.
Also, this is not actually, I'm not like doing like Jong Hun's face. I'm just using it as a reference. Also, it is off. I guess if I put my head directly over it, it looks a little different than what I'm actually seeing. So we're seeing different things. Since mine's on an angle.
It looks good from the camera.
Adding some yellows in there. I like to use purples for shading.
Oh my gosh, Jenna just asked the question I was thinking in my head, which was, how was everyone's week? What did you guys get up to?
Yeah,
anything fun? Anything new or exciting? Or anything you do all the time and you want to talk about?
Also, these are cool because they do stack. I just wanted some dark bluage down here.
I get really happy when I look at the colors on there.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, there's 4 of these. I have this one as well. And then there's also like a metallic one, which I didn't bring out. Oh, no, it's right here. Just, I know I'm not going to be using metallics, but there's also like shimmer glimmers.
Ooh, shimmer glimmers.
Yes. Oh, and then, I don't even know if these are still available, but there's also 2 like mini ones. Oh, Rocky's very interested. What are you doing up there?
I'm just going to move the camera because I think you moved it up a little bit.
I don't think I did anything.
There we go.
What I think. All right. I'm going to grab some more yellows. I just love doing the bright, bright colors. And they may not look too vibrant on the actual pad thingy right now, the jelly plate, but they will. They'll come alive. Skin tone.
Lauren says she enjoyed warmer weather painting my basement bathroom vanity.
Ooh, lovely.
Has anyone else been doing stuff around the house? I feel like I've been doing stuff like fixing up the house all over the place the past 3 days.
I mean, the weather has been a lot nicer.
We've been like spring cleaning. We've been like selling things we don't need. We've been like, I don't know. It's just like time to fix up the house and get rid of stuff.
'Tis the season.
And this time we're not going to buy new things.
Well, I mean, never say never. You live with me.
Nancy finished a face on a doll that she's working on, and she's almost done with her.
Lovely.
And then FNAF Bonnie says, hi, everyone.
Hi, Bonbon.
Bonbon. Isn't bonbons a treat? Isn't that like a chocolate thing?
Yeah, I think Peg Bundy like lived off of them.
Bonbon's been gardening. It's been hard work.
I believe it. I am not one for the garden. This is also kind of fun because I can't really tell what the heck I'm doing.
So there's really no going wrong then.
I mean, it's... Oh, we just let that
girl.
I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess, because it's a very different image. Let's add some, like, skin tone.
Dolores says, hi, everyone. Excited to see Kimball's creation tonight, except she accidentally wrote, hi, everyone. Excited, yo. See Kimball's creation tonight.
Hey, girl, yo, what's up?
Hey, yo.
Hey, hey.
Hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo.
All right, I think I've got enough to where I can... Jonghan, thank you for your assistance.
You're welcome.
Just gonna go. I am on the very last page in this journal. So now I'm gonna bring this back over. It's still gonna look like a hot mess. It's fine. We can kind of see the spooky looking face. We'll do dark.
How did you come upon this technique?
I think Jane did it once.
Because I would never think that this medium would come off.
Yeah, you would think that, wouldn't you? Because I don't love using pastels just because they're messy. Like, you have to use a fixative, and the gesso like fixes them when you transfer it, which I love.
Oh, that's cool.
Just gonna go to the edge because why not?
You're on the edge of jelly plate.
Throw in some yellows.
Kimball, what's your goal this year? What's your dream? What do you want?
To live my best life.
That's a little vague. Okay, that's not exactly what I was hoping for. I understand a little, anonymity, but like, what specifically?
To be happy no matter where I am.
Gotcha. Okay. Nancy says she's done a lot of these and she loves it.
I hope it actually turns out. All right. Kind of have a lot of color. Don't really see the definition anymore.
Lauren says also she spent too much money at Michael's yesterday. Excuse, I got the kids stuff too.
You can never spend too much.
And then Trisha says, challenging. I'm trying to draw a self-portrait with not much success. The drawings have been okay, but I don't recognize the person in them. Weather is much improved, so I've been in the garden too.
I love doing self-portraits just because like I'm more comfortable with messing my own face up. Like I don't know. I always feel the struggle when I try to draw other people.
That makes sense. You don't want to disappoint me by drawing a horrific portrait of me, Kimball.
Again. We've seen how they come out. I'm just kind of putting some more on the eyes, but whatever. Maybe I'll do like someone's gonna have blue eyes, probably. I am also gonna watercolor over this and colored pencil.
So will the blue actually come through since it's behind the white?
There is no white. I left the eyes just clear.
Oh, gotcha.
but I can like shade them with a scotch touch of purple. I can use like this blue. I was gonna use purple, but whatever. I'm just picking random colors now. I'm gonna do a lot of shading with watercolor, I think. That's what we're hoping for anyway. Do a little shading there. Dark-ish. I should probably get them on the edge. Just define the lips a little bit.
If you push hard enough, does it like push it to the front layer or no?
Not necessarily, no. But I mean, you could always just wipe it off and, you know, do whatever it is you're going to do.
And then after you get this done and you have to put the gesso over it, how long does the gesso have to wait before you do the transfer?
I basically use the brayer and put the gesso on, and then I transfer it.
Oh, like immediately?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And then I have to let it set for a bit. And while it's setting, I'm going to do like the hair thing. I decided I am going to use a little bit of these skin, I think it's called the Birthday palette. Birthday Suit. Just because the forehead needs a little love. And y'all know me, I don't care if my colors mix because let's be real, it's more fun that way. I guess there is a white. I never use it though. Let's see.
My mom was asking me because I was saying she has like all these keychains that she's been given from across the entire world. And like, it's this board that's just full. In fact, I have to show you guys because damn. But so basically, let me just, so this is her key collection. My sister has gotten her most of these things, but it's just a giant board of, you know, key rings that you get from places you visit. And I was like, now the next task is to visit all those places. And she's like, who should I do that with? And I was like, Mom, you could travel with Dora the Explorer.
Oh my God.
She's all, who's that? A cartoon? Now I need to find a GIF, obviously,
well,
of Dora.
A cartoon and a real life.
That's true.
So now you've got options. Good enough. Good enough.
I'm just going to post a Dora the Explorer GIF that says, can you say ratchet?
Okay, so now this part goes kind of fast. Are you part of the thing? No. Okay. So I'm going to plop out some gesso, use my brayer, and basically I'm just going to run it across and then put the excess on here. But I'm going to scooch this over and do it on the desk just so it's a flat surface.
Oh,
because there's kind of a bump with the page right there.
Oh, gotcha.
And yeah, so that should be okay. This is always like the little panic moment.
When I sent the GIF that says, can you say ratchet? My mom wrote, as in nurse.
That's what I thought of. Hold on. Just one of those things where you want to peel off the chunk that's dried on the lid. It's satisfying. All right. Let's hope I don't smudge it up too much. And do I use too much? Probably. Do I care? No, because I have way too much gesso. Roll it around.
I'm going to give my mom a guilt trip for not watching your live right now.
I'm okay with that. She's got stuff to do. All right.
She has key rings to organize.
That could take, well, days, really. All right. Wipe off the excess. Pick this up. Bring it over here. Plunk it down.
I looked up and the last comment on the thing is just Nancy saying OMG. It could apply to anything.
That is true. We're just going to close that.
That's what happens when I'm talking too much. Kimball's just like, yeah, we're going to close that.
Pinch your mouth shut. I'm going to put my colored pencils on it just to kind of weigh it down a little. Give it some pressure. Let it sit aside. Gesso, you help out too.
What was the prompt, Helena of Troy?
Not today. It's
no,
for
but what was that? Okay, are you doing something with that?
Yes.
Are you talking about it?
Of course I am. No, I'll do it. I'll post tomorrow.
Okay, well, never mind. Ignore me.
Oh. Yeah, today was Cyclops. All right. So
Bon says, is it portrait day or something? Because I pulled out my acrylics out to paint a portrait. Looks like everyone's doing it.
I mean, I always draw portraits because it's my favorite. Because it's like once you kind of learn how the facial features are, you can like manipulate them. And like, so you're technically drawing the same thing over by drawing a face, but like you can make it different every time. Anyway, I did a really quick sketch earlier. I didn't use a reference, so it's not going to be as great because I do use a reference a lot of the times. probably want to sharpen my pencil.
Who asked for this again?
Oh, you asked for it. I believe it was Trisha.
Trisha, personal request fulfilled. Now, if you were doing it with the teal pencil, you'd have Trisha and Noah checked off at the same time.
Well, I can't because I don't have a teal pencil that's going to smudge quite right. Oh, and I also use, well, I have a big chonky blending stump. We'll use that.
Stump.
So, basically.
Catherine says your Cyclops was gorgeous. Move on.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Fill in the hair. So she's going to have dark hair. If I was going to give her white hair, I would fill in the area around it just to make her hair white. But whatever.
Thanks, Catherine. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we do.
We appreciate all of you. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, we do. Don't get me wrong. And then I just did some guidelines. Like, they're not accurate. I'm not trying to go for realistic hair. And if I was, I would be doing this a lot slower. And y'all know that I don't like to work slowly.
How did you come up with this technique? Was it just like one day you were scribbling?
No, it's just, I mean, this is how like a ton of people draw. But like, this is how they would like do their sketch normally because it's like a little looser and whatnot. But
especially if they're using charcoal.
Yeah. I'm going to make the light coming from like this angle. Always keep your lighting source in mind.
I've been watching TikToks where they literally take pencils and like a charcoal and they're just like, all right, we're just going to, and it's a blank page and they're like,
yeah,
he'll doing all this.
I've seen that guy that, like scribbles out the face. And I'm like, why? I mean, I get that he's like loosening up his wrist.
Well, sometimes it's just they draw like a squiggle and then they just like make something out of it. It's crazy.
I know. Brilliant people.
Talented. Why can't you be more talented like them? Have you ever heard that before? Have people said that to you?
Yes.
And how do you react to that?
Well, I don't want to draw like other people.
True.
So there's that.
The funny thing is, there's probably a lot of people that are like, I wish I could draw like Kimball. And you're probably like, I wish I could draw like them.
I just wish I knew techniques and how to work better with different mediums. Like I would love to be able, like, I'm put off by painting because I'm not very good at painting. So
in your eyes, yes.
Well, I'm not as good as I would like to be. And I don't mean like my finished product. I mean like knowing what paints to mix and how to layer them and that kind of stuff.
Techniques.
Yeah. Like if I know the techniques, then I like it a little better. So basically I scribble down a first top coat, we'll say. And then I just take this. I do this to get like a little bit of atmosphere around the character.
So it's a blending stump.
Yeah. Just smudge it all around. And then we'll come in. Well, give her a big bruise on her forehead. It's an accident, sweetie. Just kind of avoid the highlights a bit. I mean, I like to use my eraser as a drawing tool as well. So I'm not really worried about highlights.
Kimball, what are your plans this week? What are you going to get up to?
I'm going to go through my comic book collection and pare them down because I have just so many and I don't read them as much as I used to, if at all, really. I mean, they're more so for like art inspiration. So I'm really going to go through and just find the ones that I like the art in and keep those. Blending out some of the...
And these are comics you've had like starting from high school up until now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I haven't been collecting comics for the past like maybe 5-10 years.
Do you have a copy of the Adventure Time that you colored?
I might. I have a copy of like...
Do not throw that away.
I won't throw away the stuff I've worked on. All right. So now that we got that, take the eraser and we just kind of...
Noah says you can donate them to my classroom collection.
If you want to come get them or pay for that shipping.
We also have the original Pokemon series on DVD, like the entire first season. So if anyone wants that, let me know in the comments. So then you just erase where you want the highlights to be.
Yeah. And you kind of just like drag it in. It's really easy, really fun. Don't try and get too perfect with it. Just, you know, have an idea of where you want, because your hair is never really that perfect. Also, you can also like, also just put like an outline around it if you want. Just to add interest, whatever. Little loose hairs down there.
And then you could kind of go back and forth between like thicker and thinner erasers then, if you wanted to.
Right. Well, then I come back in and I'll like do another, just to darken up some of the stuff that may have gotten lost.
Oh, you're really adding some contrast, Kimball.
Some depth.
Let's push that back.
Yes.
What would Bob Ross say? A happy little shadow.
He'd be like, why am I drawing a face?
Probably.
He's like, why am I doing hair in the forest? Anyway, just pushing the darks in the darker spots where they would be darker.
Jenna's like, in case anyone's new to the lives, Noah's my husband, and he's here because he thinks he posts funny comments. And then Noah said, Rocky also thinks I make funny comments. That's why I get to come back. I appreciate you, Noah.
All right, and then we just add
Hearts. That doesn't look like a heart. It looks like a I don't even know what that. I can't do it upside down.
Add some strands, some loosey bits, whatever. And that's basically what I do. And then you can go back with like a finer one now, and you can add in more, whatever you want to do. And it is fun when you have like the gray, because you can make like little white wispies and blah, blah, blah. Highlight the side of her face, add a little lippy highlight, brow bone highlight, ear, whatever. That's how I do it.
Nice. Let me zoom into it a little bit.
Hair tutorial. Gonna take a sip of the coffee.
There she is. She looks like she's on a boat.
All right.
There she is. That's because the camera was moving.
That's a little too bright right there. Like, hey, she got a bleach blonde streak.
We get the idea.
She's going gray like some of us in the room.
All right, so you left the gesso on. How much time has to pass technically if someone's doing this?
I have no idea.
How long do you do it before your panic starts to go away?
Well, sometimes if I leave it on too long, it's a bit hard to get off. If I take it off too soon and it's too wet, that's what she's from. Then it can peel the paper. But usually it's okay. Usually it's 2:17 songs, and then I try and peel it off.
Okay, so a question for you. What is your reaction going to be? And should I film your reaction if it doesn't come off?
Well, it's happened before, so I'm not going to be like surprised or anything. I mean, when I go live, things tend to not work out in my favor when it's something new and exciting. Sorry, I'm getting pencil off.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, you can always test it. It's not like you're just going to like rip it off. But it was kind of hard to close because this is the very last page. So the glue kind of like, there's the page kind of comes over a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So it did shift it a little. Oh, yeah, I think we're good. When it's like kind of hard to lift. Well, that didn't stick very well. Okay. It is very hit and miss, but we're still going to take it off. Doesn't matter. And I think, honestly, I know it's because I did this a couple of days ago and I didn't fully clean my jelly plate.
Why?
So there was like an extra little bit of stuff on there. But it's okay. It's going to add to it anyway.
Bonnie says, or Bon says, Kimball Rocky, I think I found a way to explain how to say Eurus. It's just your os, but say it quickly. Eurus.
Eurus.
Eurus. Eurus.
You're awesome.
Euros.
You're awesome.
Not my os, but your os.
Your.
Okay.
And now I have to really dry it. So this could take a while. And also, yes, that's weird. Like I think that's just gesso. I don't think the stuff stuck to that part. I'm not sure why it's this whole area right there. But it don't matter none because we're going to use watercolors. Did I like drop a chunk of the powder right there?
I have no idea, but it looks like someone's like reflection in a puddle at sunset or something.
All right.
Jenna's all dirty gel plates are the best.
I know, because you never know what you're going to get, but you're going to get something interesting.
You got to love a mystery. What if this was like part of the Squid Game? Like people had to do jelly plates, and if they pulled it off and it was like distressed, it was like, you're done.
Uh-oh. Well, I wouldn't play that round. I haven't watched Squid Game. Totally want to, but also not into that sort of stuff.
Kimball and I don't watch anything dramatic anymore, really.
Well, anything violent. Unless it's like superhero stuff.
Yeah, I'm just like,
but when it's regular Joe's.
Why do that when we have the news?
I know, I'm like, there's just enough of that crap in real life, so I avoid. Writing is fun. I just come up with the most clever things when I'm trying new pens.
Amanda says, good evening, our Deadpool and Rocky. Kimball, not sure if it, and then the comment ended. So I don't know what that is trying to say, but I think that's funny.
She thinks I sound like Deadpool.
Okay, gotcha.
Although I was supposed to like...
Maybe it just looks like Deadpool, like when he doesn't have his mask on.
Ow,
my hand! Okay.
I was going to... That does not look like Deadpool. That's me. That's Jung Han.
Well, you've seen Deadpool's face. It's all scarred.
Looks like a dropped pie. But, Well, I forgot what I was talking about.
Oh no!
I know.
What? It was going to be the best thing you've ever said.
You know what?
Dang it!
Keep it to myself. It's probably dry enough. It smells like drywall. Gesso smells like drywall.
Doesn't hear me smell it.
No, I mean like when it's hot. Come over here. Take
Oh, it does
whiff.
smell it. It does smell like it.
It does smell it.
I was sniffing this.
It's a brayer.
Whatever. There's still gesso on it.
Yeah. I don't really.
Yeah, it just smells like paint.
I don't
honestly.
clean things very well. Except my body. Don't want to be gross.
I was patching the front of my house because it's a brick house, but it's been
It's
like
a brick
plastered over. And so, you know, like the
house.
front where the hose is, it kind of like is leaked down and like there's cracks and stuff. So I was like patching over it. So that's been a lot of fun.
Has it? You said it with a frown. All right.
And a question mark in my eye.
Question everything.
Well, was it fun? I don't know. I'm just glad it's getting done.
Activating
It bothers me.
watercolors.
You know those things around the house that you just see all the time? You know it needs to get done. It just bothers you. And
Well,
you're like, eh.
We do have like a big pretty fence in front of it and some
Which makes it hard to fix.
Yeah. All right. Bringing in the watercolors.
That's the fence that we built it to hide our trash cans in the front of our house. I look at it and I'm like, I don't even remember building it. I know I did.
I remember you building it. I don't remember the concept or like.
I don't remember drawing a plan for
I don't
it.
remember the wood. I just remember you building it because you had the nail gun.
I mean, I remember it was easy.
Yeah.
But I don't remember doing it.
All right. So now that we've heard enough about your fence building project.
Listen, I have to talk about me too.
You're not part of that.
That's true. Sorry. I wasn't even implying that.
All right. I'm going to. Well, this is gesso. I have no idea how this is really going to dry on here, but it'll be fun to find out. I think it looks darker on gesso.
Amanda was wondering if it's her bad eyes or is the video a tad blurry. This happens.
Could just be the picture.
No, but it can also be sometimes if your signal isn't as high, YouTube will automatically downgrade your picture to like 480 pixels instead of 1080. So that could be it too. If you refresh sometimes, it will kick it back up to a higher, or you can go into the settings and automatically change it to 1080, I believe. And that should fix it if it's looking blurry at all. That's actually like, an encoding effect that happens.
She's like, I think it's you.
Let me see. Looking forward to the jelly plate. Oh, she got a jelly plate last week.
Oh, they're fun.
Can alcohol inks stain the plate?
I mean, it doesn't really matter. This has like another coating on it, and now it has. You can still see Jonghan's face on there. I need to clean it. I don't think they really stained mine too much. They can. I mean, anything can stain it,
but it doesn't affect the performance.
It does not. And if
are we sure? Because we do see what happened here.
If it's truly stained, it's not going to transfer anything. This is because it has like powders and acrylics and other stuff on my jelly plate. That's why it's this, which I don't mind. If you mind that, then clean your jelly plate. But yeah, it's not an issue for me.
Jenna says yes, alcohol ink will stain, but it doesn't hurt the plate.
You know what, Jenna? Thank you.
It doesn't dry it out or anything, right? Or is there a way to keep it?
I've used alcohol inks all over mine. I even did one where I painted my face.
Could you use Jello to do a transfer?
Probably. But would you?
That'll be next week's live.
I don't think it will, though.
That's not a hard no.
No, I was going to do something next week. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, I don't plan these out. I'm sure you all know that by how organized I seem and professional. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do next week. Somebody can come up with an idea though, and we'll go from there.
I will put this random side note out there that I have seborrheic dermatitis, but
wow, okay, here we go.
Which is like basically like a psoriasis, whatever. So
I have psoriasis.
The past 6 months, my scalp has been crazy flaky, and like even I'll wash it, I'll scrub it, I'll use like all the different products to get rid of it. Nothing was working, and then Kimball was like, maybe you shouldn't go to sleep with wet hair, because I usually shower after working out at night. And I was like, okay, interesting. So then we start looking stuff up, and it's like, indeed. So if anyone out there like goes to bed with wet hair, highly recommend not doing that.
Cute, everybody, like, obviously.
I'm sure a lot of people already know this, but I never even crossed my mind that it could, like, you can get bacteria and like all sorts of weird stuff happening. Your scalp can dry out. So like, don't do it. That's all. That's all I had to say.
Don't do it.
That's all I had to say about that.
Well,
Sadie says, lovely work. I'm going to do some neurographica art while I watch. Have you tried doing that before?
no, that sounds complicated, honey.
I have to look this up.
That sounds like you have to use your brains.
Neurographica. 1 second. I'm looking it up. It is... What is neurographic art and how it works? I don't want to watch a video. It says neurographic art is a simple way to work with the subconscious mind through drawing. We don't want to unlock that with Kimball. This creative method stimulates new neural pathways by combining art and psychology. Simply stated, connected neurons process information received. Interesting. How do you do it? Again, I don't want to watch a video right now.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
But basically, it looks like this type of a thing. Image may be subject to copyright. I'm very sorry. But anyway, this is the idea.
Ooh, interesting.
It actually looks like neural pathways. But there's a lot of different versions of it.
Painting on gesso is kind of fun. Like it puddles weird. And then also like these parts that didn't actually like lay down. Like it's just paper. So I'm getting different effects is what I'm trying to say.
Here's another version of it. Neurographic. Sorry. There we go.
No. I love this. Love it. Love all that.
There.
Looks like stained glass.
Kind of does.
I mean, that's probably just that one person's interpretation.
Oh, you guys, Shell wrote me and says, I get $100 gas card free if I just give them some information. Should I do it?
Absolutely.
Should I do it?
Yes.
Okay.
Why do you even ask?
I'm not going to do it.
All right, fine. You're really missing out on opportunities here, but...
Sadie says it's similar to Zentangles.
I don't like Zentangling because I'm not good at it. They're cool, though.
She says it's mega easy and more like a turn off your brain and relax.
I feel like I get
it looks relaxing.
Into things to relax.
Well, that's the point of doing it, Kimball.
Uh-huh. Sure, Jan. Eyebrow idea of an eyebrow anyway. All right, I should do something with this. That's going to be hair. I just couldn't pick on a color.
That was all. It sounds scammy.
What color of hair do I want to go for?
I had a peanut butter and jelly for dinner tonight. I almost said for Christmas.
Who's my big boy?
Living that bachelor life.
Excuse me?
You have tuna sandwiches and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
What did I have? I had peanut butter and honey. I'm fancy.
Yeah, but then you had a carrot umbrella chocolate.
I haven't had one yet.
Why?
Because I'm painting.
What is the point of doing this, Kimball? If you're not going to eat a snack.
I know. But I am going to let this dry in a hot second. And then at that time, I will have one.
Jenna wants to know, did I cut it into triangles? The question is no.
The answer?
The answer is no.
True, he did not. He doesn't spoil himself like that.
I was trying to let a lot of silence go on to see how long I could do it, and I think that's about it. And that's about as long as I can go.
And how does that make you feel?
It was uncomfortable. I didn't like it.
Well,
I wasn't a fan of it.
I'm just like doing my thing, so.
Noah says he requests that we try peanut butter, strawberry jam, and Nutella in double-decker sandwich. That is only one extra ingredient from what I had, because I did peanut butter and strawberry jam, and Nutella does sound like it would be a tasty addition to that, Noah.
I'm going to have to pass because I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich the other day with banana on it. And I don't know if it was too sweet or too many calories or what, but it like gave me a sugar rush and I did not enjoy the
What you should do, Kimball, is you should do your peanut butter and jelly and honey, whatever, but then add the 100% dark chocolate
that was
cocoa
so disgusting.
Liqueur.
That was so disgusting. Who even?
But you just need to add a little sweetness to them and they're great. And
no. They are
flavonoids,
garbage.
Kimball.
I will have
flavonoids.
I will take a cocoa nib pill before I
Just swallow the chocolate chips, Kimball. They're like, just pretend they're vitamins.
They're worse than
Just
vitamins.
pretend they're like Flintstone gummies.
Vitamins are fine. All right, so we have something happening here. And I think I can move on to colored pencils. So I'm going to let this dry. Excuse me, watercolors, you are no longer needed.
Nancy says, I'm picking out a tramp stamp for my doll.
You hussy. Not you, the doll. Are we going for words or images? Like flower or design or something else? Where's my carrot? I deserve a carrot.
Can you open it more on screen?
I don't know if I can open it at all.
I think you can. Nancy says flower.
Ooh, nice. And what kind of flower? Well, that's not working.
Don't make Nancy do all the work, Kimball.
Maybe chocolate fell? I don't know.
It's whatever. It's all part of the art.
That's right. I put a little bit of me into every piece.
Noah says to make it tribal.
Lindt chocolate's delicious.
That's Kimball not confirming or denying he's going to do that, Noah. Sorry.
I thought he was talking about the tramp stamp.
It could be. You never know.
For more confusing things, like and subscribe to this channel.
We've been watching a lot of different vloggers, and they all do such a good job at, like, every time their video starts, like, hey, welcome back to another vlog. And, you know, if you like this video, give it a nice thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click that notification bell. I post videos every week, and we're just like, Kimball's live starting. He's all corner. And then we're arguing,
Well,
reading comments.
I keep debating if I want to go back to edited videos, because I think my content's a little bit more refined when I do that, but it's not as fun as doing lives.
Because Kimball has to edit afterwards. So it's like, it's a catch-22. It's like he gets to film and take his time. He can listen to music. He can like his head can be right over the piece. He can take more time on them, not feel pressure, and get a better end result. Or we get to come on and have fun conversations, and he's not like as happy with the work, but it's like,
Yeah. I mean, nobody's like ever complained about the work, so I guess it doesn't matter.
you've gotten better, question mark, maybe?
Who said that?
Me? I'm wondering. Do you feel like you've gotten better doing these?
With the lives?
Yeah.
Not when it comes to scenery.
Well, you've only done like one.
I did fine when I did Venice. That was okay. I was using the Sennelier oil pastels. I really didn't want to.
I want to go back to Venice at some point.
Obviously. I think this is dry enough. I'm making sure it's super dry because I'm going to go over it with colored pencil, which is a little scary because Gesso eats up colored pencil like nobody business.
I'll buy you more, don't worry.
ASMR coffee drink. This can go over.
You were about
here.
4 feet away from the mic, so I don't really think that was ASMR for anyone. No one's getting no audio sensory meridian response.
You know what? I don't care.
And if you didn't know that's what ASMR means, it is.
The more you know, the more you don't care.
Did I tell you that lately when we're going to bed, I can lay in bed and give myself that, like, just like by like concentrating and meditating, I can do that without hearing sounds. Like I can give myself that like ASMR tingling down my spine. Did I tell you this?
No.
I don't know how or why, but I literally like meditate and I can like do it for as long as I want. I don't know when or how I figured this out. I don't know how to share this like with other people, but it's very interesting and relaxing.
So cobalt blue or
Sure.
Don't want to press too hard. Nope, I don't like that blue. I want something brighter. We're gonna go with
Noah says smash that like button like it spun a web in your shower.
Oh.
Kimball wouldn't be smashing it. He would just be screaming and stumbling to get out of the shower.
Oh, there would be a mad panic.
He'd spray water on it and realize it's going down towards his feet, and then he'd freak out.
Yeah, I think I'd be out of the tub really, really fast. Out of the shower, whatever.
Noah says he gets ASMR from a couple 9 Inch Nails tracks. I could see that.
Not me. I don't really get the ASMR thing.
Have you never experienced it before?
No. I mean, if I have, it's not obvious because, I don't know. I'm not like, oh, that was lovely. Let's...
I do feel like there's a misconception by a lot of people who have just seen ASMR in relation to people like doing sounds and stuff, but don't understand like what the purpose of it is. And there's actually millions and millions of people that are really into this. So if you go to YouTube and type in ASMR, there's creators on there that literally just sit in front of a microphone and make sounds for people, and like they get so many subscribers.
But like, do it later, not right now.
Right. It's fascinating. It's just interesting, like what people get into.
Yeah, I don't know. I see people do it. It's funny watching people do it because they just kind of look a little silly.
Yeah, it like looks silly if you don't understand the principle.
Well, I mean, I fully understand what they're doing, but I'm just like, you look dumb. Okay, you're crinkling a potato chip wrapper so slowly and staring at me in the camera. Okay.
Sadie says, "I love cooking ASMR and kittens drinking formula ASMR." Sadie, if you like cooking ASMR, you need to go to McCormick's site and watch the ASMR that I actually film, because we started doing it about 3 years ago, and they are super fun to do.
Super fun.
If you want to go check those out, if you go to McCormick's YouTube channel, there's a whole channel for ASMR, and we've done, I think, like over 10 now. I love doing those so much.
Which one's your favorite?
I don't even know. I really liked the last one we did, just because, I don't know, I just really liked it a lot. It was like a crispy fish taco. But it's just like fun, like concepting, like what recipes would be cool to do and like which ones would have the best sounds. And like the meetings we have to figure it out are just so funny. They're like, oh, and then like this part we can just do this, and it'll be like the crinkling, and then the oil sizzling.
It's so funny just seeing them like cautiously. I didn't watch McCormick like do behind the scenes, but when you see people actually doing it behind the scenes and like they're cautiously like, because they don't want to hit the mic because it would kind of ruin the vibe, but they're like, and I'm just like, what are you doing?
I want to put those videos on our TikTok channel for McCormick because it's all new and I think it would do really well.
All right. I love scribbly art. I'm going to say when I was a younger artist, I was trying so hard to be all precise with my work. I'm just like, oh God. That's one thing. I think maybe that's why I love Jane Davenport so much, because I'm not going to lie, like she does messier artwork and she like makes you feel like it's okay to be messy and not be perfect. Because like I got that from watching her workshops. And yeah, not going to lie, I just...
Not going to lie, Kimball, how many times you said it tonight?
Not enough.
If there was a counter on there, I would do it.
Not
gonna lie.
Not gonna lie.
I'm getting the white pencil.
I'm not gonna lie, but you're kind of annoying me. Yeah, I just wanted to pop out a little bit more. I don't even need. Well, I wouldn't use a white paint pen on this because it would ruin the nib. You don't need to.
The nib meaning the
tip of the
sharpness
pen.
of the pencil.
No, the actual like point of the pen would get worn down.
Oh.
Oh,
gotcha.
Well, as long as you feel good about it.
I feel great.
That's good. Yeah, it's like eats pencils like nobody's business. But who doesn't love the white highlights? It's like the best part of like any art piece. Like it's the most fun part.
You know what else eats pencils, nibs like no one else's business?
You?
That woman off the Tyra Banks show. Remember, it was the same episode where like the one woman ate toilet paper and then the other one ate pencils.
No, because I don't watch things that are dumb.
Anyone remember this?
No, actually, I do remember it. And I was like, what? Why? And I'm like, is that even real or is that just for like content? I need to shape up her lips a little, but they're like a purpley red. What is this color? Who are you? Mahogany.
Noah says he prefers teal highlights. Well, tough luck, Noah.
I could throw in some teal shading though.
Teal shading, is that going to do it okay for you, Noah? Sadie says she wore out 2 pens doing some drawings this weekend.
Ooh, that's a lot of drawing. Oh yes, I was gonna try and pick a color for her.
And then Noah wrote, Koji probably eats pen nibs, but it like hit it from the comments for some reason. So we're just gonna hit show on that.
What color is this? Raisin. Oh, black grape.
Koji is Noah's puppy.
Just a little shading under the nose. feel like this could come up in here too. I feel like her face is a lot rounder than I want it to be. That, I guess, happens.
It's jelly plate, Kimball. It's the idea of a face.
That's true. Let's put some neon. I haven't done any neon on this. Who am I even? Well, neon pink in the eye. And then, why do I love neon so much?
It adds excitement and energy.
Which I just don't have any in my life.
But it's like, it's you have it already in the piece, but it's like you're increasing the contrast of it. Just like with lights and darks, you're like doing it with the color vibrancy.
No, tell me more, Doctor.
No, you are, really. I sound very official when I say that.
Well, I believe you. You said it with confidence.
Oh, that was just too far.
Trash it.
I'm just kidding.
It's like you just got to put little bits here and there.
What do you want everyone watching to know right now?
How much I am grateful for them.
Why?
Because they make this
Well,
more
why?
fun. They make this more fun and worthwhile.
Just kidding. We love you guys.
I wouldn't be doing this if you weren't here.
It'd be kind of funny if you did, though. Can you imagine if you did this for like however many years you've been doing it and had like 0 people watching?
Oh, well,
Would you like how would the vibe change? I wonder.
You know, who can say where the
Kimball
road goes?
and I were just talking about his channel though, and it's like I feel like a lot of YouTubers. I don't even know if you're a YouTuber. Are you a YouTuber?
Well,
I guess you are.
Do YouTube.
Go through this existential crisis of like, what's my channel about? Like, what am I doing? Like, what kind of content do I want to do? And Kimball's like been slowly building up a following of people, and now you're up to like almost 2,000 people.
I think I'm just over like 2002 or 2003 people or something.
That's so bizarre. Like, I know there's other channels with like thousands and thousands, but like
Millions.
you should be very proud of, you know, the fact that you built up an organic following this way.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, you should.
Oh my okay. I think I'm done with her. And now we got a flippy through to do. So she finished.
Good job.
Thanks.
She's
Oh,
beautiful and colorful.
I love color so stinking much. I'm just gonna set you over there, darling.
Yep, save her for the end. You have to do the sign
All
off
right.
song.
Oh my goodness, the flip through. I don't even know. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is okay. So I used to do a. So
Make sure to push it up to the center if you don't mind.
You know what? Don't tell me what to do.
Thanks, Kimball. I really appreciate you.
I
Jenna
appreciate
says,
you.
I'm proud of you, Kimball.
Oh, thanks, sweetie. Thank you.
And then Sadie says, I love how this pic is turning out. To which I comment, it's done.
Wait, real quick though. I was just gonna say I used to do a biographical comic, and so basically like once a day I'd write down just a couple of sentences of something interesting that happened, and then over the weekend I would draw that week into like a page or two of comics. So not that that's really that important, but that's what this is all about. It's just me writing down little blips.
Gotcha.
This was a piece inspired by, I'm sure a lot of you know Loish. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but Louise Van Baal, I think's her name. Anyway, this was inspired from a drawing that she had done.
Cute little
This
scene.
is very old. I was on a scene.
Oh my gosh, that kitty.
This is like a very old journal. This is when we lived in the 1-bedroom in Portland, you and me.
The 1-bedroom.
The one that had no ventilation and it smelled like death.
Oh, God.
Yep, that's the one.
The apartment.
Yes, but it was my favorite drawing setup is having the lac table on the ground and then I put a cushion under it and sit there and draw.
That was a whole $8. We can't do that again.
That was like the best. But it's not convenient for life.
Anya says congrats, and then she does like little emojis of like party things.
Thanks.
Thanks, Anya.
Look at Archie. He's like, yeah. Girl looking off the bed. She doesn't know what's under there, and she does not want to find out. That it's
Dolores says, Kimball, I love watching how your faces grow and never fail to make me say, wow, he did it again.
Why, thank you. Top of the morning to you.
Thanks, Dolores. Thank you. Oh,
everything's just becoming tickety-boo. I don't know how to use tickety-boo in a sentence properly.
That worked out fine. Everything's tickety-boo.
Yeah, I guess. All right. Ballpoint pens. Always fun to draw with because you can't fix your mistake. Well, I mean, you probably could, but whatever. we just go with it. And they help you like become more confident with your drawing.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
practicing facial expressions for Moxie. This is Moxie Joe. She's probably my favorite character to draw because she's probably the most animated in my mind. Plus, I love like hats and glasses
And coffee.
Coffee, yes, her addiction. Oh, this is
Adventure Time.
the Adventure Time gender swap. There was a whole issue about that. I think there was
an episode
Yeah,
too
there's an
where they
episode,
swapped
too.
the gender of the characters.
Yeah. She was from another show.
Yes, I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about.
Well, some space show.
There it is.
There she was. She's from Gravity Falls, I think. I think she's the sister. She worked at like the souvenir shop.
Yeah. Gotcha.
It's been a very long time. I don't remember any of
That
her
was
names.
a cute show. I forgot about that.
It's very cute. He is also from that space show. It's a cartoon.
Look it up. Space show cartoon.
This is the My Little Pony Rarity as a human. Still got a horn though. Drawing Archer in the style of Adventure Time.
I, for a minute, thought his mouth was his nose, and I was like, where does his mouth go?
I know, all the time. I'm like, that's what it looks like so much to me. Moxie Josephine Merlot.
She's sassy.
We call her Moxie Joe. Working on some Archer expressions.
Those are cute.
I know, he's adorable. I don't really like that one, but I love these ones. This is Boucle.
Anya says, I love these drawings.
Oh my God,
so
thank
talented.
Oh, you're
Except
so
she
sweet.
said so talented.
I thank you so much. Oh my God, she reminds me. Okay, this is Boucle. This was a fail attempt at Boucle. It's not.
I like how you wrote no on it.
No. But she reminds me of like the super kind of ditzy girl from Just Married when they're in Italy. And she's like, oh my God, me too. And she like goes up to the guy's hotel room with him.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, that's who that reminds me of.
Okay, yep, I can see that.
This is Boucle.
Cute.
That's Kochek. That's Kochek, but he looks too old there. So similar but younger.
He looks like a British real estate agent.
Yeah, something like that. Jean Grey. Oh, this was okay because I was super annoyed because in the comics, like forever ago, they gave the White Queen
from X-Men.
Yeah, Emma Frost, I think is her name. Anyway, she got the Phoenix Force, and I was like, no, the Phoenix belongs to Jean.
So she's like
pushing, Jean's like pushing her face away.
Gotcha.
She's like, I'm the Phoenix Force, thank you. This is a snail from, I think it's from Adventure Time. And he's like, I think he's in a lot of episodes.
No, it was from something else. What was that show?
I don't know, but he's like, thanks for noticing me. Because he's just kind of there randomly.
That was a really cute show. Was it something?
Was it the cat?
Yeah, something kitty, ladybug cat or whatever, remember?
Catbug.
Catbug, yeah. It was that like, what was that show though? It had Catbug in it. I have to look it up.
There's too much going on.
It was so funny.
Moxie Joe again. She wears black turtlenecks, pleats, black nylons or tights. She's a very simple outfit, but she's got a lot going on. She also wears
Bravest Warrior. So this is one of the characters from Bravest Warrior. If you haven't seen Bravest Warrior and you like cartoons, highly recommend.
A cute space show. Oh, chubby Kimball, not so chubby Kimball. Oh, this is when I was starting my comic, and I was like, what style do I want to draw myself in? Like, what's the most comfortable? And I think I went with kind of like a mix between like these two. This was like if I had like something exaggerated to say, like I wanted to like be all funky, like the chibi style. Well, that's my chibi style, but whatever.
You look like, what's the guy who was in Angels in America?
No idea.
And he's in Tick, Tick, Boom.
Andrew Garfield?
Yeah, he looks like Andrew Garfield's face for some reason right there.
Oh, I can see that, like a chunkier version of him, yeah. I used to draw like very full cheeks all the time. I mean, I was obviously a lot heavier, but what if? Oh my God, that's Rocky's sister, Jamie, like rollerblading.
I remember the photograph that you drew that from.
Rollerblading in the front yard. Because we work hard, we play hard. And ballpoint pen of me when I had my long flowing locks that I chopped all off.
Do you really regret it?
I don't regret it. I just miss it. But
they'll
be back. Like they're coming back.
And then you'll be ready for short hair again.
These are my layouts
for your daily comics.
For doing the daily comics. That's when Jamie came to visit. And she was going to help me at the comic convention. And she drank the caramel milkshake from Wendy's. And she doesn't handle dairy well. And she was like, I'm going to die. But she's like, one more drink. Because it was so good. We used to drink them all the time. Anyway, she came to help me at the comic convention. There we were at the comic convention selling stuff. Oh my God. This was like this little boy. 2 little boys came out. They were probably like maybe 10 or 12. And they wanted to buy the My Little Pony prints.
At the convention.
At the convention, yeah. So I had one girl My Little Pony print. They were dressed up as X-Men characters. And then one boy version with like Cyclops and Gambit and all like the boy X-Men characters. And he could only afford one of them, so he picked one. And then I ended up giving both, like I gave one to him for free, and they were like freaking out and they like high-fived and everything. It was like the cutest thing ever. I love to just do little things like that. Kindness goes a long way.
Kimball was so nervous to do the convention scene, by the way. Do you remember this?
Yes. I was like, I never saw anybody. And then one day it was like, Kimball, you're going to go to a convention with thousands of people.
Were you there with a friend or something or what?
Yeah, I sold with Terry.
Okay,
like, we did a comic together.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh. If you don't know this, Kimball actually colored an entire comic.
Well, I did like 5 or 8 issues of it or something. I don't know. Anyway, then I helped Jamie move to Boise and she doesn't live there anymore, so that was worth it. Anyway, more layouts. Lots and lots of layouts. I wonder if any of these... Oh no, all these actual pages are in a book over there. That's far too far to grab. Anyway.
Wait, you're telling me you have finished versions of these and you're not going to show them?
I've showed them before.
Oh.
But yeah.
Have you though?
Oh, there's me. Yeah, because there's me staring at you, sleeping. I think you just got back. And then that's when we went to get our mortgage and I couldn't stop staring at the guy's package.
Oh, Matthew, the mortgage man?
Yeah, because it was like his pants were pulled up around his junk. I'm sorry, but it was like in your face. There it was. There's no looking away from
Let's
that.
just say it was his boxers or something. Sadie says, that's so sweet. I'm sure she was talking about the thing before.
I would hope so.
That's funny.
Anyway, and then I kind of started fizzling out because life got in the way. And then I was big into...
There's like a dust or something in your coffee. What is that?
What?
Everyone's looking at it going, ew, he's drinking that.
It's probably one of your skin flakes.
Oh, great. Well, make sure to drink that up.
I'm fine with that. So yeah, I know I've talked about it before, like the Sketchy app. I think it's SKTCHY.
Something.
And people just upload pictures of themselves, whatever, so you can draw them. So there's probably going to be, there's quite a few of these in here. Vampire Girl from Sketchy app. I think I did a computer version of her, like a digital drawing
of her. I think you did too.
This is when I was trying to practice drawing guys, because it's not easy for me to draw guys, but he was very happy with it, so
he's
made me happy. And then this was somebody else's characters. They asked if I would draw them, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Because it's just 2 cute guys. That's Angel from X-Men. Well, he doesn't... As we all know from the Pegasus drawing I did, I don't like drawing huge feathery wings, so he has cute stylized ones. This was for
the Love Show in Portland. Love Show in Portland basically is like a free art exhibit that you put your art in, and then it gets any funds made from it get donated. So that's what that's about.
The actual painting is like right in our hallway hanging up. This was a quick sketch of Doctor Who when Matthew Smith.
Matt Smith.
Yeah,
Matthew
probably was the Doctor.
We love him. We don't know his name, but we love him.
We do love Bob's Burgers. A face you can trust, Louise. All right.
Sure.
Oh my God, I used to say all right all the time. All right. Linda. She's from Underwood, Wildwood, something. I don't know. It's a book that took place underneath like Forest Park in Portland. I ended up not liking it. He's from...
He looks like
Nail Shop Paris.
Well, he looks like what is the guy's name who does all the wildlife show?
Are you serious?
Steve Irwin's kid. He looks like Steve Irwin's son.
I mean,
I'm open. I am looking. Leave that open. We're looking up a picture.
I'll save it so we don't have to like.
One second. I need to know what is.
He's also from Nail Shop Paris, which was really fun. Was Nail Shop Paris Korean? I don't think it was. I don't remember. We watched it years and years ago, but it was super cute. It was basically like these guys. I think there was maybe 1 or 2 women in it too that worked at a nail shop, but like, they would do people's nails, but they would also help them out with like these like big life issues that they were having. I enjoyed it.
Just a little bit.
I mean, okay, if he did the same hairstyle, definitely a lot more, and maybe had a little bit more.
I gotta find. Well, whatever. Features, we're done with that. But yes,
yeah,
when his mouth isn't open,
you took too long. That was Kesha. I don't remember what the outfit was from. Then I drew me and Rocky, and I added into it, and I was dressed up as like a lion, I think, and Rocky was a panda, or Rocky was a lion, and I was a panda, because her like fans are called animals. So.
Yes, I remember that. His name is Robert Irwin, by the way.
All right. This is a really old character named Rumor that we came up with.
Wow, I totally forgot about that whole other series.
She is like a wandering gypsy magic girl. This was just a like little elf that I drew sitting on a tree limb with vines and ivy. Actually, it's my character Aspen. I came up with her forever ago.
And this is why you should wash all produce before you eat it.
Little naked people sitting on your veggies. I think I was drawing a statue or something. I don't know. Some little baby. I think that was actually from Sketchy.
It's cute. Baby face.
She is from Ozymandias, I believe. Oh god, I don't know.
No, it's from some other anime.
But she's like using puppets as like two other girls, like whatever. I don't remember it though.
Yes, I remember the idea, but not what the actual thing was.
Then I started going through my hipster phase.
Hipster mermaids.
This is hipster Ariel.
Gotcha.
Lots going on. Well, okay, we'll get back to the hipster. I know there's more in here. This is another thing from Sketchy. We've got hipster Jasmine.
Gotcha.
But they're all in their college phase, you know.
So cute. I want that little head piece.
Little tiger cap. I know Hoshi would want one. We've got hipster Belle going to college. Her little Rose.
Little Rose, it's a tiny icon. Sorry, go ahead.
I think somebody just left a comment.
Sadie says, "Oh, I'm jealous of your talent." LOL.
Oh, thank you.
And then she says, "Oh man, these would make the best coloring book."
I know. I can't do that though because they're copyrighted characters. Even though I've changed them from what Disney did, like I am not going down that scary ass copyright ordeal again because I had DC Comics contact me once when I was trying to sell pictures of Wonder Woman and it was terrifying. And I was like, oh, I did not realize this was illegal, and I stopped immediately and I took down all of my like famous characters and I was like,
they're like, we're gonna take all your Prismacolor pencils if you don't stop immediately. And Kimball was like, okay, I'm done.
Hipster Mulan. Yeah, and I mean I can show them and I can sell a painting, I think, but I can't like mass produce them or something, which is what was happening. So I was like, oh, okay. Ooh, scary. Hipster
by
Esmeralda.
Mass produced, do you mean like
Esmeralda? Like I had them on like
of them?
No, I had them on like Society 6, so anybody could buy them.
Right, gotcha.
And that would that's a huge no.
That's a cute piece.
And I was scared, so I stopped. Oh, me and
Anya says, "Ooh, love the elf Aspen."
The elf. Oh yes, thank you. That was a while ago. Rocky and I on date night. If you don't know, I love me a good diner. I'm not a fancy restaurant kind of place. Don't like them at all for some reason. It's uncomfortable to me. They're beautiful.
When we lived in Philadelphia, there was a little diner that was in like, what was it?
The Stepping Stone?
No, it was like the one that it had the view of the graveyard. Remember
that? Oh, in Philadelphia. Sorry.
In Philadelphia, yeah.
Bob's
Diner, probably. Yeah. And just had the beautiful view of the cemetery, so you could just eat, you know.
Well, in the downstairs, they used to do like boxing.
Yeah, it was really weird, but it burned down or something. Yeah. I don't know what happened. Anyway.
It's a cool place, though.
Philly, all full of history.
Yeah. This is Moxie at work and Moisha at work. So Moxie owns a coffee shop and she doesn't really like to work. So Moisha has to end up doing everything. But, you know, they get along. She pays her. They're friends. You can tell she's happy about it.
Catherine says, "Love when you draw Rocky and yourself together."
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
no, sweet.
I love it too.
So this is them arriving at a door. This is Moxie. So Merlot is like her family name, and it does not have a T on it, but they own like a winery. She doesn't like wine, so her parents are like, oh my God, what is wrong with our child? She doesn't like wine, but she loves coffee. So they're like, okay, whatever, we accept that. And then this is Moisha, and they're at a party, and that's Bouglé, and they're at Archer's place, and there's like a weird thing that happens between Archer and Bouglé. So she's like, I don't really want to be here, but all my girlfriends wanted to come, so here we are. Deal with it.
And now you know the full backstory.
Well, I know, but somebody like when I colored and posted this picture, and someone's like, "Who's like the snatchy girl in the middle?" I was like, "There's a reason. There's a reason. I can't tell you about it." This is a drawing that I didn't like, and I put some things you just can't save.
What?
I was like, and move on.
I'm sure a lot of people would like that.
This was going to be, I think it was going to be Jean Grey.
She's getting ready for a colonic. I know what's going on.
Oh my God. Ew. But no, I think it was going to be Jean Grey because she was going to be floating up, and like since she wears like skin tight, she looks naked, but she probably has that skin tight outfit on.
Gotcha.
Anyway, but I don't remember what I was going to have her be doing because it's kind of a weird pose.
Pointing her toes.
Yeah. Mermaid and ballpoint pen.
That's cool. That's got a vibe.
She's a vibe.
She's like, these necklaces do not work well
this
underwater.
This is a vibe. Moxie Joe. So I don't know. She just thought she was brilliant because she's like, canned coffees, we're going to be rich. But like, it's already been done and they have to break the news to her. But she's like on a total caffeine high. And she thinks she's like brilliant, but she's not.
That's funny.
I just really want to draw that face. More people from Sketchy app. He like did like weird eyeball paintings on his face. They looked creepy, so I drew it.
I love the way you said that. They look creepy, so I drew it.
You're welcome. Sailor Moon, but it's actually Bugle cosplaying as Sailor Moon. So, not that you could tell until it was colored because she has pink hair, not blonde, but whatever.
I was gonna say it looks like Sailor Moon in her 30s.
Don't tell Bugle that.
She works in some corporate office, but still has transformations.
See how I used to be all super clean? There's no fun and crazy hair happening there. I was like, we're going to draw this shape accurately. And now I'm all like, scribble, blop.
Well, I think you were just doing a specific style. Like you were trying for,
let's go with that.
or you were like not wanting to.
Maybe, yeah, you don't know me.
Don't
you talk like you know who I am. It's me as a centaur pony. Because why wouldn't I? Hello. Learning my magic spells.
You're like, before I can read this to you, I need to fix my glasses.
Let me just adjust my cuteness. A blank page. Are these all blank? Okay, now. I don't know why I have like random blank pages.
This feels like Mary Poppins' bag of sketchbooks. Like it feels like there's endless pages to it.
Are you bored?
No, I'm just fascinated.
So this
That's
is
super cute.
Well, it was like I was redrawing an anime still in my style. So
gotcha.
I'm not a total perv. And we're back.
I cannot confirm or deny that.
That's true.
She looks like a girl I used to work with named Julie. Do you remember this? Julie Rios.
Yes, but this is
like
not her. Could be her. But this was a girl dressed up in like a toned down cosplay from Adventure Time, I believe.
Nice.
Anyway, whatever.
Anya says, love the mermaid!
Oh, thank you.
I love this piece so much.
Lydia Dietz. Do you like the colored version of it?
I do. I just like all of it. I think it's really cute.
This was actually somebody cosplaying as Lydia Dietz, but she looked a lot like her.
Lydia from Beetlejuice, right?
Beetlejuice, yeah. I think her last name's Dietz.
I don't know. For people who don't know, we might as well give some context.
Played by Winona Ryder.
In the hit 1990-something film, Beetlejuice, starring...
Cosplay. Gina Davis and that Baldwin brother.
And who played Beetlejuice?
Michael Keaton.
Yes,
who played the mother. Like that bought the house.
Yes, I'm trying to remember her name. Hello, she was in
Catherine. Oh,
O'Hara.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Some guy from that thing, Sketchy app.
That's a really practical outfit for summer.
Well, yes,
keeps you cool.
Keeps your posture. You know,
it's also very good for suntan lines.
Yeah. Stylized owl, flower owl.
Lauren says, "Don't say Beetlejuice 3 times."
Girl, you know I won't. Doing a flower fox face that I never finished.
You didn't need to.
That's right, because some things you can't save.
No, you just look at it and you're like, that's done. That's how you felt about the flower fox.
I did a digital drawing of this and put it on a t-shirt.
Which I had until not too long ago, but it was like a size extra small, and so it looked like I was wearing something from the child section of Walmart.
Well, that's where I used to shop, so that's your fault.
Well, you know.
This is from a book / I think it's also a show called Husbands.
Mm.
She drinks a lot. They gay, they get married. Something like that. I don't know. It's been like 10 years plus, 12 years.
I know, this is like really taking me back right now.
Christmas card.
And have weird dreams.
I think we all remember when Rocky showed this Christmas card. It like had the front and the back and the whole cityscape in the background.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, they look so different when they're finished. Did a giant painting of him on wood.
Was that for the Love Show too?
No, this was for...
Or was that for the AIDS Project?
Yeah, what's it called? Oh my God.
That was another art exhibit, basically, where all the funds got donated to.
Yeah, I'm happy though. It made almost $700, I think, for them.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that was it was on wood. It was like about maybe 3 feet tall.
Why can't I think of what it's called?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was like 4 feet by 3
Cascade
feet.
AIDS Project?
Yeah, Cascade AIDS Project. Thank you. So yeah, glad they could use it. That was also on a t-shirt. I actually have this on a t-shirt downstairs.
Yeah, it's yellow. It's really pretty.
Well, yours was yellow. Mine's pink.
Oh.
Or no, I think mine's...
Well, mine was better.
I think mine's blue because the lollipop is pink. Whatever. I'm gonna stick my hand down my pants.
That reminds me of what was it?
I don't know. He's from Sketchy App.
Oh my gosh, I can't think of anything right now. What was the show? Home Improvement. Remember the sound? He's like, oh. Yeah, that's what he reminds me of.
Tim Allen, I think.
Tim Allen, thank you.
Another woman from Sketchy App. I remember she really liked this, so that made me happy.
Yeah, it's cute.
Although I think the one I posted was digitally colored, and I got rid of all these like eraser marks because I had trouble with her mouth. But she had like fake vampire teeth in. Oh, she's adorable.
She's cute.
She had a backpack that was a giant.
It looks like it's a ghost with a mustache.
It's a giant grenade, but yeah, it's like
Gotcha.
angry eyes with a mustache. And then like the pin is like the strap that goes around.
Gotcha. That's an interesting choice for a backpack.
I don't know, it's funny though. That is Bugle because she's a model. Well, in one iteration, she's a model. Girl's got some
They
hair.
couldn't decide in the end.
Yeah, there was a lot going on with these characters. Ballpoint pen fun, probably around Day of the Dead.
That's cool makeup. Someone should do that in real life.
I'm sure there's been like a majillion people that have.
No, I mean, but that exact same thing. They should do that.
You know what? There it is. And you get that super tight braid and you wrap that around your head. Look like a little flower cap. I did a digital piece of Ozma, and this is also from Sketchy App, but then I have it on a t-shirt too. I have so many things turned into t-shirts.
Mobile art.
I think she's from the Fruits book.
I agree.
Or something similar, like a magazine.
She's
or something.
from Fruits, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Ballpoint pen drawings, they're fun. Also from Fruits.
Cute.
Adorable. Oh my god, there's so many pieces in here that I've done like digital pieces from.
Keep going.
Oh, I'm gonna keep going. You're freaking me out though. This one's cool. I drew it as a vampire and she had like blood dripping down her face. Maybe it wasn't her. This one I hate because I messed up her nose. What are you doing up there?
I'm just getting ready to take the camera off.
You're really freaking me out, bro. This was the cover of a book that I did. Now I'm all like panicking.
Don't you panic. Panicking like Anakin.
Woman sitting on a subway. Now you gotta hold it there. Hold the pose. Angles, right? It's hard to do angles like that. But it's an undershot of a woman standing on an edge of something. On the
Edge of glory.
I was just gonna say. Sitting in dark water with her boobies there. And that might... Nope. There's some faces there. Oh, cute. He ain't having it.
That's cute.
And some random stuff from something. That was the last flippy through.
Oh my god, Kimball, what are we gonna do now?
Well, there is another journal, but I just finished that like 2 weeks ago. So it probably saw like some pretty new stuff in it. Oh my god. Then I also have, I'll just pull it out now. I have this full of like loose art pieces. Not 100% sure what's in there. And then I have like, probably, don't zoom in on my confused face.
I was zooming out.
Okay. I probably have about 15 journals in the works. I know I'm not the one that does that, so I don't feel bad about it. Hey, everybody.
Good job, Kimball. High five.
Are you about to...
Move that out of the
So
way.
I just want to thank everybody for joining us this evening. Loved having you along. Gesso, you don't go there anymore. You have a home.
All right, let's see the last piece. How'd you feel about it?
Oh, I enjoyed it.
Oh, Kimball.
It's the very last page in this journal.
Another one for the fridge.
Yeah. You know, magnets don't stick to the front of our fridge. Kind of annoying, but whatever.
Sadie says,
Wait.
oh, wow, I just love everything. Heart eyes.
Oh, thank you. Heart eyes. Yes, I would like to thank all of you for hanging out with us. Rocky, is there anything you would like to add? You've been so quiet over there.
Is there anything I would like to add? Let's see.
Got any fun things coming up? How's the work?
I have a lot of fun things coming up all the time.
Oh my god.
No, I just really appreciate everyone tuning in. We have a lot of fun doing these, and we hope that you guys are all very well and you're healthy and that your emotional well-being is healthy despite what's going on in the world. Take care of yourselves. Try not to get too wrapped up in stuff because you get one life to live. Live it right.
Yeah, I'm glad the battery didn't die.
Yeah, me too.
Because that happens a lot.
Or like overheating.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's really hot in here too. It's been very warm today.
How's the weather where you guys are? Our weather has been very like all over the place. Like it was 70 degrees yesterday, and then it was like 38 today.
It's been like in the 60s, then it drops down to the 40s, then it's like in the 70s, and yeah, whatever. I mean, whatever. I don't like warm weather at all.
But we're enjoying life. We're having a good time, and we hope you guys are doing the same. And we very much appreciate you.
You're all
for
anyway.
tuning in.
Back to me and the good stuff. Oh yes, we're doing the
Yeah.
You know, I don't really have good sound off music. Sound off. Okay. Don't you look at me like that.
I don't know what's happening. What's going on?
Are we? I thought we were saying goodbye. It's
We are.
time
Are you ready? Go ahead and reach out for the camera and take it if you want it. Oh, it was like you were going into their hands, or they were going into your hands. This isn't the sign off. You have to aim it down.
I love how I look at the computer screen rather than the little screen right in front of my face. It's been
just want to make sure
lovely.
it's
Shush, Rocky.
Okay,
I'm
go ahead,
singing
go.
over here. You've all been great. You just wait. There's a girl on the page. Yay. We'll see you again next week. Probably, unless I decide I don't want to do lives anymore. You never know what's going to happen.
What?